Okay. I'm going to talk about something interesting because it's a topic I've been thinking about for a while. And um there's this concept called the camel's nose, like when it gets in the tent. And YouTube is thinking about um age verification, which sounds good, right? Because some people put like lewd content. It may not be pornographic, but it might be like lewd. And you may not want, like if you have a kid, you may not want them to see it, like if they're 12 or 13 or something. And so, from that perspective, it makes sense. Um, what I'm concerned about is this idea of like, oh, you can't post a YouTube video unless you give us your ID. And then now you're put in this place where like expressing yourself online, gets murky, right? Because do you really want to give them your driver's license? I mean, they probably know who you are already, but I don't like it, you know. Um, yeah, I don't like it. And the only legitimate reason I could see for them to get somebody's license, um, or ID, for that matter, is to verify who they're paying. Like with like if they're monetized or something. Uh, but I see this as like the camel's nose in the tent to some kind of universal. You can't go on the internet without verifying who you are. A lot of people at the very top have wanted it this way for a while, and the hippies that built it in a different direction, but they're all like kind of old and don't have much control of it anymore. Um, yeah, like the internet was first built to share information in case of a nuclear attack. Believe it or not. And then like there was always be a way to get information from one place to another. Now it's become this controlled thing that might just get like shut down with like a power switch at any moment. And um, I think like with passwords and stuff, it's getting worse and worse because um, like in the old days, people would literally store in databases passwords in plain text, you know, just plain text. So if your password was banana 500 or something like that, it would just be there. And so if someone hacked it, they got it, you know. In fact, Gab got hit with the SQL injection um not too long ago. It was like, I don't know, 6 years ago or something. And that to me was like the dumbest stuff because like you didn't know about that, guys. Like you didn't know about the threat of an SQL injection, you know. But it's pretty simple. Um, yeah, like I learned about it in 2002 from people. So, but then they started encrypting the password. So, like if you somehow hacked it, you get the encrypted version, right? But I think we're getting to a point where not only will they be able to decrypt anything they hack, they'll be able to like brute force hack or get around anything with like artificial intelligence soon. I don't know exactly how. Um, and then that will be used as an excuse to say, look, there's just no way to go on the internet without everybody being like their first and last name. And internet anonymity is abused, but I enjoy it to some extent. I mean, there's a lot of people who know who I am, like in person and stuff. I've met like people from YouTube and stuff. But yeah, and like others I haven't met know who I am. They have my address or whatever. So it's not like a big deal, but in a relative sense, I prefer like not everybody to know. And just because, and I think everybody kind of, and I respect other people's relative like anonym. We have like a code, we don't like dox each other. Pretty much all of us. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, all of us. We do that. One user, she found out my name real quick, and I was like, "What?" But then I realized what I did that made it so she could find it. Um, but that's not really the relevant point. The point is like some central government agency being able to like let you on the internet or not, depending on and it won't be like you won't be allowed on the internet, but all these websites that are relevant, like Google, Instagram, blah blah blah, Facebook, yada yada, whatever it is you use, will probably have some check that will, like for instance, YouTube did it to me. They took away my community board like I don't know a year and a half ago, and I don't know why because like I don't do anything bad, but they took it away, and they said that I had to upload my driver's license to get it back, or click this link that says like give me it back, but it might take months. And I said, well, I don't feel like giving them that, you know, not for a community board. I'm not getting paid, you know. Like I'm not making money off a YouTube channel. So like what I got like 300 and something viewers, So I was just like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't care. And like I was wondering today, I was telling various people, are we all gonna end up on Twitter or something? Cause like or someplace like that. Um, yeah, because what are you gonna do? If they're gonna really go this far, and it might be just a move to kind of shut down anybody who's like free minded. So yeah, that's my opinion, and you're entitled to it. And if you don't like that one, I have others.